Hello, how are you? Today I brought you a very delicious and super creamy recipe. When you look at it, it even seems like a pastry shop or restaurant recipe, but it's actually super healthy. Besides being super easy to make, it has no sugar and doesn't use any flour to give it texture. It has plenty of protein and few calories, which means it's a wonderful recipe if you're looking to lose weight, want to control your blood sugar, or just want a healthier lifestyle. I'm sure you're going to love it. Stay until the end. You won't want to miss this. Remember, to get the ingredients, just take a look down below in the description, where I have everything organized for you. The first ingredient here is plain yogurt. Remember that I have a video on the channel teaching you how to make yogurt at home, or even how to choose a good quality yogurt to buy. That's because yogurt gives us calcium and protein. But depending on the type of yogurt you buy, it can have a lot of sugar and might not really be a good quality yogurt. So if you want more information about this, take a look at the videos I have down here in the description. To the yogurt, I'm going to add passion fruit pulp. I simply took fresh passion fruit and strained it to remove the seeds. Remember that passion fruit is a fruit with a low amount of carbohydrates, has plenty of vitamin C, and a really pleasant flavor, right? Very aromatic. So if you want, you can even use those frozen pulps. They can be a good option. I just don't really recommend those concentrated juices with sugar, right? Of course. If you're going to buy any concentrated juice, make sure it's 100% pulp with no added sugar to make it a good quality juice. But obviously, if we can always choose fresh fruit, it will be much healthier and usually much tastier as well. So I've already mixed the two things together here. I'll set this aside because here I have the water. And into this water, I'm going to add the neutral, colorless, sugar-free gelatin. Remember that gelatin is nothing more than cooked collagen itself. So it's also good for your skin, nails, hair, joints, and it helps give our dessert a creamier consistency. So I'm going to add my water to the gelatin here. I'll give it a stir so it dissolves, but it will still have these lumps. See? So what we do now to make sure it dissolves well is to heat it either in the microwave or in a double boiler to melt it. I'll do that and be right back. It's really quick. Look at the difference. When we dissolve the gelatin well, it becomes ultra transparent and it's much easier to incorporate into the passion fruit cream we made before. So now I'm going to mix one thing with the other. You notice that there's no sweetener here, right? I'm going to add a little bit because passion fruit is a bit more tart, so I'll put in a bit of stevia. It's optional. You can decide if you like it or if you think you need it for your taste. Remember that I have a video here on the channel talking about the different types of sweeteners. I'll leave it down here. Stevia, xylitol, sucralose, monk fruit. There are several different sweeteners we could add, and I'll leave them here below in the description. Look, give all of this a good mix. So now I'm going to put this first layer here in my serving glass, and I'll put it in the fridge to chill because later we're still going to make another delicious topping. And if you love healthy recipes, if you want more help to control inflammation, blood sugar, and to lose weight, remember to check out my playlist. I have lots of lists with tips and recipes here on the channel. These are easy, quick recipes, low in calories, low in carbohydrates. I'll leave the links for them down below in the description. So I'm going to finish filling them up. It will make 2 little cups. You can see it here. I'll finish filling them, and in just a bit, I'll come back with them fuller and firmer so we can make the second layer, okay? Hold on a second. They're ready. The cups are creamier now, at the right consistency. So let's make the topping. Here I have a bit more passion fruit pulp, but this time with the seeds, which I think looks nicer. I'm going to add xylitol here, which is a really interesting option when we're looking to caramelize some kind of preparation. If you don't have it or don't want to use it, you can take this to the microwave with water, which is what I'm going to do now because I want to make a kind of cream, you know? And then afterwards, once it's at room temperature, you add the stevia. I prefer xylitol because I think it gives more shine and adds a more interesting flavor to the recipe. Which sweetener do you usually use? Do you have several at home like I do or not? I'd love to see your comment. Now I'm going to put this in the microwave for a bit and I'll be right back. Now that it's warm and well dissolved, I'm going to add a bit of gelatin here, neutral, colorless, flavorless, and sugar-free, and mix it well until it dissolves because since it's really hot, it dissolves quickly. Then we'll pour it into our 2 cups. So hold on. Well, now all we have to do is pour this layer on top and put them back in the fridge. If you haven't liked the video yet, what are you waiting for? Help me out. Like the video, it's really important to me. And share it with anyone you think will enjoy it, with anyone living with diabetes. Let's grow our chain of kindness. That's what I want here on the channel. So I'm going to grab the other one so we can add this second layer to the other one as well, and then I'll be right back. Hold on. Look, I took it out of the fridge and it looks so beautiful. It even looks like, I don't know, something from a restaurant. I'm going to take a spoonful here so you can see the consistency of this delicious treat. Make it at home, you're gonna love it, for sure. I'm trying to scoop it up without ruining how pretty it looks. Look at this. Look how amazing. Make it, you're really going to love it. If you haven't liked the video yet, go ahead and give it a like, it really helps me out. Share it with someone you know will enjoy it, or with anyone who could use some healthy recipe ideas. Let's grow our chain of kindness. That's what I want here on the channel. Let's try it. It's wonderful. Passion fruit really is a delicious fruit, so light and so refreshing. I love recipes with passion fruit, not just for dessert, but also for breakfast and snacks. I think this recipe also looks elegant, like something from a restaurant. It's really, really good. Make it at home. You're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.